Mm-mm-mm-mm. Will I get copyrighted? Well, I like this high press so far. I like this high press so far. There's your mouth. Bad touch. Great ball. Oh, that's a ridiculous ball. Pedri in attacking positions, bro. I like this. I like this. Wow. Typical Gakpo, Gakpo, Gakpo. Really bad finish from Gakpo. I need some score predictions. Any Akas? Oof. Yeah, wow. Why are you going all the way back, bro? I want to know if I'm lagging or not. Like, am I live? Like, actually, like, how do I check? This is a really good game so far. I can't lie. Bro, I wish Pedri was playing deeper, you know. The fact that Pedri plays further forward to accommodate for Fabian Ruiz is crazy, bro. Like, genuinely, bro. Oh, that's a soft foul, bro. Cuckoo, cucureya. Se como una estrella. I think my streaming might be a bit delayed, but genuinely. Crazy seeing your mom lose the ball, honestly. Guy never loses the ball. Can I see chat? Hello. Thank you, bro. Literally, I just started, so that means a lot, honestly. Is the stream like got any issues? Can you guys let me know? Thank you, Sports Z. Honestly, thank you. Means a lot. Yamal wins the ball back. Pedri, Nico Williams. Vamos! Nah, Nico Williams. Fair enough. Yo, my friend has a bet on Nico Williams. What a goal, man. What a goal. Nah, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be easy. Who got the assist? Great goal by Nico Williams. Hey, Nico Williams these recent weeks he's been back, bro. He's been back. Pedri assist. Let's go. Hey, Nico is cold with it, man. Look at your mouth fighting for the ball back. When's the ball back? Pedri. Turn. That's a great goal, man. Beautiful. Beautiful goal. I'm telling you, bro, 5-0. It's going to be Barca, bro. See where this Barca players linking up. You know, it's minimum 4 goals. Minimum. Come on. But honestly, can you guys let me know if like there's any issues with the stream? Because I don't know how to check. And I can see my stream like being delayed. Gakpo. What have you got for us? Look at him out, boy. Works so hard for the team, working back. All glazed, bro. I will always glaze him out. Pause. Nah, Nico's too cold with it, though. He's fighting for that Barca transfer. I need to refresh. Just Google refresh the score. Barca should honestly like, I change my mind on Nico Williams every time, but I think he might just be a international player, you know. Like, he might be one of those players that performs better for the national team. Or he just plays for Bilbao, you know. He doesn't get to play with Pedri and Yamal. Imagine playing with Pedri and Yamal every week. Look at Yamal working hard for the team. Cook. Oof. Nah, this football is amazing, guys. Bro, Nico Williams is balling. Nico Williams is balling.
Spain just when they're in possession like this and they have you pinned back a little bit, they spread the field out so well. It makes it difficult for you to close down spaces because all the players in the midfield and forward part of the field, they're interchangeable. So you'll see Williams coming inside, the ball could be drifting in and out. And see the Benji drops a little bit deeper. Clyburne's trying to stay with him. There's always an extra man, it feels like. It feels like you're playing down a man, essentially, when you're defending. And when you have to chase the game to try to win it back.
I'm actually covering the score. How do I fix this? Someone should have told me this. I'm a noob. Is this better? Wait. How do I fix this? This is better. Okay, this is looking like this is the best option. Sorry guys, I know this is not professional. Oh ball. Kukureya. It's not ordinary fullback, bro. Pedri's just so good. Doesn't matter if it's Barca, doesn't matter if it's Spain, doesn't matter if it's Las Palmas, La Liga, Champions League, Copa del Rey, fives with the man them. Like, I'm sure he can ball. I know I'm like behind in the stream, but I fixed my screen, so should be better. Interesting. De Jong, bro. That was nice by De Jong. Oof. Faz. But he got Pedri got bodied there. I know the Real Madrid niggas are clipping that. Oh my god, please don't score from it. Nice. I know the Real Madrid niggas are waiting to clip that. Itching to clip that. I'm just gonna stick to my YouTube format. Yeah, makes sense as well. Sorry if anyone's interested in the stats. The only stat that matters is the score. There we have it. 51 views, guys. Thank you. Nico Williams today is on fire. Corn. Bro, Spain are balling, bro. España. Muy fácil, bro. My friend bet on Gakpo to score, bro. That's absolutely not happening. Bro, Nico Williams is on fire. Like, I don't know why I'm surprised, because he's a baller, but why you not blowing for that? How's that a foul? There's no way that's a foul. Oh, there's no. Well, I thought the game was gone, bro. Look what a tackle, son. Great tackle, bro. Lenormand. Absolute baller.
Of course, camera cuts directly to Van Dijk. Why? Well, he's the biggest threat on these situations, and really the Dutch try to create situations to run defenders off and create space for him. Back post and bounce there, and it's hooked over. Van Dijk there, kind of leaning over.
Decent chance by Van Dijk. I feel like corners will always be a threat because they're massive. The Spanish team's quite short.
On the second play, there's actually more concern just about holding and pulling Van Dijk as he
Close.
swings a leg at it there and almost finds its way into the back of the net, just a little bit too high. That was the World Feed director reminding us there that just a moment ago, Hertrauda, was that a foul or not? The referee elected to blow the play dead, but a little bit of momentum here for the Dutch all of a sudden. Frankie de Jong stealing through to
De Jong is just so good. Biased towards Barcelona players. Yes.
Frankie de Jong and Memphis starting together for the Netherlands for the first time since the World Cup quarterfinal against Argentina in Qatar.
Wow.
Almost 2.5 years ago now. Huge injury issues, really for both of them at different times. Certainly for de Jong in the last year plus with a series of ankle issues. Memphis, who's now playing in Brazil, brought back in to the team for the first time since the Euros. Cucurella had to recover, didn't put a ton on that. Unai Simon
Ooh,
makes it look effortless and easy.
composure.
Is charging him down. Here Trouta, keep it away from Williams. Picked up instead by Pedri.
Yeah, Frimpong's speed is a real weapon for the Dutch. If they can find him the space, that you see, he doesn't quit on the play. As soon as Cucurella got there first, actually, it was just an underhand pass that started to slow up a little bit, and Unai Simon was quickly and alert off his line.
Another touch inside, but well done. Here Trouta. Virgil van Dijk will carry forward. Big man hands it off. Gakpo harassed by Porro. Tried to thread through there to Memphis. Was instead Clyder wide. Yes, and that hurts to shoot by some of the fans. De Jong will reset for here Trouta.
Morata back defending.
I wonder if Frimpong thought about that for a moment. Can I take this guy on, or do we just keep cycling it around?
I think he started to take him on, then he saw that the Spanish had an extra man back there, a little bit of support for Morata, who's putting in a bit of a shift, coming all the way back and doing his part. Still hanging out on that left-hand side. Nico will. To what I talked about, everybody kind of understands different roles within the team. Here comes Frimpong again. Still two defenders on him.
Third and Williams kind of hanging out for support as well. Their Trout is crossed, dealt with by Lenormand.
Good defender. Lenormand's having a good game as well. So far, solid.
This for Frimpong. Cucurella knocked it away, got his body between Memphis and the ball, wins the.
Thank you for whoever joined the live.
Was dummied on there by
It's a
Yamon.
great start now. Netherlands are getting slowly, back into the game. But
Luis De La Fuente gesticulating a little bit more.
I wonder how the other games are going.
Spell with the ball here for the Netherlands, trying to work their way back into this game. First competitive meeting between these nations since the 2014 World Cup. They played the 2010 World Cup final in Johannesburg.
Netherlands always get close, but
Extra time winning goal. And the Dutch got to measure revenge.
I don't think Koeman will ever win anything, bro.
Biggest loss ever by a defending.
The guy's a terrorist.
Set the stage for Spain going out in the group stage. They played a pair of friendly sets, including in 2020, but for as big as these nations are historically, they don't really have a ton of history. Only two other competitive games ever back in the early 80s. So it is kind of a rare treat for us to get to see them facing off like this twice in a matter of days. Croatia have taken a lead against France, rematch of the 2018 World Cup
No
final.
way, bro.
Croatia beat them a couple
What's
years
France
ago in
doing,
their previous
bro?
meeting. It was the first time they'd ever beaten France.
I had France in my account, and they're about to cost me.
I know there was
But they can still come back.
Nations League when
Bro.
it was first formed, but if you look at the teams that are playing today in these matches between these two, and that's kind of the point, right? You want to see more competitive games between countries of this stature. You've got Croatia and France, you've got Portugal, Denmark, and then Italy, Germany. That's a pretty tasty quarterfinals right there.
It's nothing really much different from the Euros, with the exception of England, who had a horrible summer of 2022 and got dumped out of Nations League A as a result. It's going to be a foul there as Memphis takes the shove, and we are starting European World Cup qualifying tomorrow. Most of these nations won't necessarily have their games. Louis van was recently at that up in car.
see how many yellow shirts.
No way.
He hits it through, he gets it away. Riders crossing in.
I think my stream is behind.
Justin Cliver, Cody Gakpo.
I was just slagging him as well, you know. I was just slagging him as well. Fair enough, Gakpo. What was that against PSG though? Hey, what was that against PSG? Sport Z, that's where.
That's a really nice goal.
What team do you support? Sport Z.
And we were talking so much about Frimpong and the number of defenders around him. Well, he's attracting those defenders. So where's the space? And he has the awareness now. I gotta dump it off. Great individual ability, but then finding that pass.
This is when Lemine scores, you know.
Who gave the ball away?
Literally.
Finished goal that makes
What
it
finish? Fair enough though.
The left back Hato comes in, counter presses, dumps the ball off. Great work by Cliver in the middle to create space. And then the pass, I thought it was just for a second underhit, the speed that Pedro Porro could have maybe jumped in front of Gakpo. Instead, he opts not to dangle a leg out. The shot gets fired between his legs. And the Dutch are involved in the game. Clearly, Spain recognized that, but then he had the recognition that there was space somewhere else. And they're right back in it, and so are the crowd.
I literally just said I don't see Gakpo scoring, and guess what he done? He scored.
Goal scorer Gakpo. Assist for Cliver.
This is terrible for my Aka, by the way. I need to refresh. Yes, I need to refresh.
Ruben Koneke slid him on, missed it. How does Spain respond? They took that lead in the 9th minute. The Dutch have had the bulk of the possession since. As they know they're hosting the second leg of the series in Valencia on Sunday.
To be fair, I don't really care about this game. I do, but I just don't want any injuries. No injuries. What a pass. Oof. Intercept.
Just a little bit of a bump there from Memphis. Spotted by the referee. Cody Gakpo, 3 goals at the Euros, tied for the tournament lead. He really is having a terrific season for Liverpool, but dealing with some injuries, hadn't scored a goal since February 6th, almost a month and a half. See there the foul that Memphis put on Kubarsi.
And Gakpo really burst onto the scene at the World Cup in Qatar, as that was going to run to Brugge. But scored a number of goals in the group stage and got on Liverpool's radar. Makes the move to Liverpool. Took him a little bit of time to settle in, but as you said, having a great year this year for a team that looks almost certainly like they're going to win the league, the Premier League. But the question was, could he do it consistently at a high level? And that's just a wonderful finish there. As here's Frimpong, and he's buzzing around the field.
Well, Zubimeni didn't get a whisper of a touch
So
on
why
that.
is Gakpo good, bro?
Gakpo might not matter anyway. Cliver again, crossing, goes all the way through.
Another chance for if they had a striker, bro. No Memphis Depay is not serious.
Heads it out. Riders, terrific work. Wants a foul, not gonna get it.
This West Spain are dangerous, bro.
To it now, especially now that the Netherlands have
Never mind. Netherlands are growing into this game.
also the biggest difference from them after conceding the goal is now they're playing a lot of these balls. They're finding the space in behind the midfield, and then they can quickly go with speed.
Look at Gakpo, bro. What is happening? He's threatening every time.
Touch away. Cliver picks it up.
Or Gakpo needs to chill.
Leon, back for Hato. Outside for Cliver.
But Yamal's spent half of this game defending. What's Quinde, bro? Probably getting cooked with Croatia right now, but
Spanish fans trying to respond by singing their national anthem in the stands, trying to give their team some energy. They're doing an awful lot of defending right now. One on the line for Frimpong. Correa on his heels.
Give it to him. Go on. Has he got the pace? He's lost. Dummies. Good decision. Morata, man.
Barely seen Lamine Jamal in this game. And everything for Spain is actually ended up going down the left-hand side. And oh, through from Memphis too close to your own.
Morata, bro. He has to do better.
Skepticism in the Nations League. No, it's amazing. But it's because of the dynamic ability
Guys, subscribe, bro.
that the Dutch have.
Subscribe, drop a like.
They're switching the point of attack very quickly. So
I know there's only one viewer, but I appreciate you, honestly. I appreciate you, bro. Spurs Z, you're a legend. Honestly. You're a legend.
How do they get it back?
You gotta have spell of possession first of all. That just kind of slows the game down a touch. If that's gonna be a foul, I think it should be a foul. Is it a foul?
No, foul was crazy.
Through, and it was a nice little return by Boro, but hard ball down.
Spain are much better at controlling a game with the ball. Some teams can control the game with their defensive shape, and then they look to play in transition. Look back at that great ball across from Cliver. This time Memphis is dropping underneath. He gets turned, and it's actually Van Dijk who's involved. That might have been offside at the end.
Oh, that was
The
in the
referee keeping his flag down as Gakpo was just trying to time his run there on the end of the line.
Already Spain thinking about options to try to regain control. We have a deep free kick here. It's taken short. Lamine Yamal just will clip that into the traffic. Van Hecke heads it wide. It's going to be, might have been going wide in the end. And Ruben had to be sure Zubin Mendy got on the end of it.
Took a little bit of a, looked like it just came off the heel of Ertruda.
There's a reason that the Dutch are playing this game not in Amsterdam, but in Rotterdam. This really is their true home stadium to count.
What happened to my
One loss in the
background?
last quarter century in this building. It was in the Nations League semifinal in June of 2023. Noah Long stoppage time goal forced extra time against Croatia, but they fell in. They have been untouchable largely historically in the stadium, including winning the two prior games there against Spain. They give themselves a lead to take to Valencia for the second leg on Sunday, and all said and done.
But Memphis is another chance from Netherlands on the break.
Spain come the other way. Williams, who has their goal back in the 9th minute. And Ruiz elects to slow it up. First save of the game for Unai Simon. Mendy for Pedri. Ben Ruiz wants it, but immediate pressure there. See Pedro Porro's body language. Where are the options? Skips underneath Fabian Ruiz.
And you can really feel the Netherlands just have, it feels like they have more time on the ball now. Well, that's because they've been a little bit more willing to do these types of things, and it's starting to force Spain back a little bit. They've had more possession, they've got an extra number in the midfield now. They can bring Hato inside as an extra midfielder, and then that gives them a little bit more freedom in the attack.
Get a return there from Gakpo. Just too many yellow shirts.
And look where all the yellow shirts are, though. I mean, that's part of the story. They're all having to be back defending, helping out, being 2v1. Look, Nico Williams is having to drop and help Cucurella with Frimpong. And then even now Reinders is dropping.
Spurs Z is
Is
there any issues with my stream?
Intercepting that pass meant for Memphis.
because it's kind of delayed on YouTube Studio.
It's not often you see
But on Streamlabs is
Spain for
really
most
good.
of the defending. It's not often you see Luis de la Fuente looking a little rattled down to the touchline. Contact there with the pressure and sort of a derisive arm thrown in the way of Alvaro Morata, who wanted to get a free kick.
Spain started really well and then died off after the first goal.
Frankie de Jong. It comes for Gakpo. Mentioned Cody Gakpo and the goals of the World Cup, goals of the Euros. He scored every single goal of his career for the Netherlands in competitive matches. He's not feasting on friendlies. It's the big games where he's showing up. Moved by Williams, but Reinders was waiting for him. Cucurella's pressure. That's going to be a foul as Frimpong goes down.
Frankpon is an issue today. So is Gakpo.
Yeah, just kind of runs through Frimpong, definitely a foul. This is that earlier chance, but it was because now
Machine
Netherlands had an extra
contagion.
man. Reinders makes a great run across, and that took Lenormand with him, and that opened up the space for Memphis. So really good recognition right now that the Dutch attacking machine feels very in sync. As Kubasi's looking like he has a little bit of a knock, which is maybe why we saw some of the Spanish
No fucking way.
It does look like they're gonna have to make a change.
Kubarsi, just his third career start. He's an 18-year-old. He's been an ever-present.
Kubarsi injured, guys. Are you fucking kidding me?
Mark Laporte is unavailable for this camp.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Bro, what is the point of the Nations League, bro? But it better not be serious, bro. It's walking off, so seems like it's calm.
Who's going to come on as his replacement for Spain? Dean Housen, who's now Bournemouth in the
Bro,
Premier
this is
League, born in
crazy,
the
bro.
Netherlands. Moved to Spain as a young kid, grew up there, became a citizen last year.
How is he injured?
Dutch-born Dutch parents playing against the Dutch to make his international debut.
Why is my screen not showing anything, bro?
Kubarsi. And the Dutch fans seem to know this young man's background.
Well, he had to know that was coming.
He was a Dutch youth international. Making the switch last year. Now he's
Kubarsi injured, bro.
making the switch. The area, Unai Simon all the way to his right, whether that would have been on target or not. So it might have been as well. He was on a dead sprint back too.
I think you'll know when
Housen's on the way up.
you beat me to it. Yeah.
Are you surprised by this? Particularly when Spain took the lead in the 9th minute. That this has become so much about what the Dutch are doing.
Well, I think, look, it's the reality of these level of games now is that I think it's unrealistic to expect that Spain are going to dominate 45 minutes of a game. Sure, they will have not been happy with
Yo, Yamal.
Waiting for support and help to figure out what to do with it. Memphis frustrated, it didn't come right to hand Cliver now. Memphis trying to lay it off there. They're trying to get there. Housen slides it away.
Yeah, the midfield is where I'd say Spain need to get more control of the game again.
Yeah, because he wants to force Pedri on the 10, bro.
Zubimendi.
Frimpong's
Put
cross.
Pedri deeper. Wow. What the? Literally half volley, bro.
Starting again with Frimpong on the right-hand side. And I love when a wide player does this.
That was so close.
His head up, picks out Reinders at the top of the box, and he had a lot of time to think about that. Stayed on top of it, great technique, and just a kiss on the top of the crossbar. But going back to our conversation, I think the Dutch will feel the better of the two teams going into halftime, but still, Spain had a lot of good at the beginning. They lost their way. They were unable to get their pressure on the ball. The Netherlands doing a great job in the midfield, creating an advantage, but then also having the outlet and speed that kept Spain honest defensively. So Spain can stop that by also getting better pressure on the ball and then having spells where they control the game a little bit more in the second half with the ball.
Welcome home to Hausen. To the top for Williams. Get a touch on him.
Shocking game so far. Just plain.
Hausen, you see how tall he is, 6'6". That's a body to put on that tight now on the set pieces. Playing against a club teammate of his, Justin Calvert at Bournemouth. Got his head to it in there, couldn't find a teammate. And Spain finished the half well, a half they started so well.
I think Spain, I was just,
Man,
we're on sync today, partner. I was just going to say, they have to find a way, Spain, to get him on the ball more in the second half. Just feels he's been a passenger for long stretches in the game. You don't want him doing a lot of the defensive work, but obviously that's a part of it.
Bro, Frank Palm.
Yeah, he's in great form for Bayer Leverkusen as well. The Bundesliga, 4 goals.
He's feeling himself. What's he feeling like? What was that? What was that?
Frimpong coming in off a goal and an assist Sunday for Leverkusen against Stuttgart. He's not going to get an assist on the goal, but it was his work that just created a sequence and led to a Cucurella. Charged that one down with a long sprint. Nico Williams. Trainer Trouty inside and out. Lamine Yamal on Hato. Oh, it's a bit of a shove from behind by
Free kick, mate.
Free kick coming for Spain. Someone lost a shoe.
Yeah, he had his heels stepped on as he was running away there. Pedro Porro, absolutely a foul. Ball was actually under it, just a touch by Lamine Yamal. Trying to find the run, the timing of the run from Porro here. And Cody Gakpo very clearly just breaking down the heel of Porro, so now it's going to be a free kick from a really dangerous position for Spain, and Gakpo getting a yellow card for that tackle.
Along with his goal from the first half as well. 2 added minutes that we've already lost 30 seconds of.
It's funny how in Barca, Lucy Ferran takes free kicks before Yamal. Bro. Like, why don't we let Yamal take them?
Getting himself set, still relatively new, a year and a
He's
half
gonna
into
cross.
the
Bro.
business. Then the starter in goal for the Netherlands, who had a bit of a revolving door at that position in recent years.
This is the shooting distance. I'm interested to see what they do. I think they might.
Yamal indeed. Take a touch on the way through, and he's looped over and out.
Just gonna say, could try and create some diversion in and around the penalty spot, and maybe he gets Verbruggen guessing, but just the technique not good enough for Lamine Yamal.
Mark Verbruggen more than happy to take his time in the Dutch field. Cody Gakpo's 28th minute goal, tying it up. First of 2 legs between these nations. Sunday in Valencia, the second leg in this UEFA Nations League quarterfinal. Winner advances to the Final Four this June. 30 seconds or so still. Frimpong long run to get there. Boy, does he have the speed though.
Bro, Frimpong.
Just slow him up. Cliver.
What are you feeling like today, bro? Go on, Nico.
Now got to recover. Nico Williams trying the other way. Final seconds of the half. Defenders supporting defensively. Cucurella again. The return for Nico Williams. And Hecka all the way out to defend him. Williams got to try to dance his way through. It's a great tackle. The outlaw that
Corner.
just his second career start. Spain are not going to get time enough for the throw. That is the end of the half. We're on to Alexia
Shocking half. Literally good 10 minutes from Spain. Shocking. I would say decent half. First 10 minutes, Spain were amazing. First 15. But then after the first goal, it's like they just started to chill. They came back unnecessary. Yo, bro, what you saying?
We are finally updating our kitchen. Subway tile and an ivory or eggshell. Cream, maybe bone. Don't get me started on sports. Big island. We don't have a waterfall.
What did you think of that half?
Start saving to make this happen. Really?
Bro, I'm good, bro.
You should also check out a Chase Money Skills workshop.
I wish I could respond here. Bro, I appreciate you, honestly. I don't have that many videos out yet, but thank you, bro.
And safety ratings from IIHF. And for 2025, Consumer Reports' most reliable automotive brand is Subaru. It's no surprise they also named
What's your favorite video I've posted?
overall automotive brand. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on a new Subaru Outback during the Subaru Alaska event going on now.
Chipotle honey chicken, protecting of pure honey and seared smoked
What's your
peppers.
favorite video I've
Fresh chicken
posted?
hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle
My video on Ferran Torres for some reason is flopping, but
It's for you. Do you like it?
I thought I would do decent, but I might have posted it too late. Actually, I posted it right after the game, but Ferran Torres is a legend, man, so how I switched up on him. I used to hate him, but now I'm a huge fan of him. Honestly, he should even come on this game, bro. He should come on this game. Why not, bro? He will score. I guarantee you that.
With USPS Ground Advantage, it's like you're with us every step of the way.
Messi, Ronaldo. That's your favorite players. Messi or Ronaldo. Bro, look at my background, bro. Look at my background, bro. Look at my background, bro. The greatest. Come on, man. The greatest ever, bro. The greatest ever. What team? What about you, Messi or Ronaldo? What team do you support? I'm gonna start. To be fair, Neymar. Neymar is also in my wall. He's actually not in my wall. That's kinda. I need to update that and include Neymar. Would you take Neymar back though? Have you seen that we're linked with Neymar? Would you take him back? One last dance. I know about that Kubasi injury.
Greatest sporting event on the planet returns to
So unnecessary, bro.
Ronaldo, who was early on in this one showed why they will be an absolute handful for any nation, no matter the tournament.
We literally have no center backs now.
They're well aware of that coming into this. A home game, leg 2 on Sunday.
Anyone celebrating an injury, you're a clown, bro.
Out of the back, fine, but Bad's first touch there, coming out of the back by Hopto, and then they don't clear it. Lamine Yamal picks his pocket.
We literally have no center backs now.
And then how about this little spin here in the box? Goal from Nico Williams. Just creating something out of the gift that they were given. But I tell you what,
Like all I prayed for was an international break with no injuries, bro. Like, is that a lot to ask for? That is a lot to ask for these days.
this one up, times it perfectly right through the defender's legs. With authority near
Happens
post.
always.
And they're back, baby.
Yeah, his 15th international goal, the assist from Clivert, you know that last name, and they kept going last
Well,
night.
both goals were amazing goals.
Gets it out of his feet. Good quick shot.
What was the games today?
All Dutch most
Oh my days, France. Yeah, GG's my Ackers. Guys, don't gamble. Do not gamble.
1-1 after 45. Three other Nations League quarterfinals taking place right now. Some nations, Lex, having some issues from the penalty spot. We'll show you that next.
When did France miss a penalty, bro? Don't tell me. Why do I have no views? Bro, I'm a new account in it. It's my first stream. It's my first stream. Well, I always remember Sports Z though, cause my first viewer, you know.
USA membership is for those who serve
What language is that?
their spouses, then kids, and their kids for generations to come. And because our members know USAA's commitment to serving the military community, they're proud to start their families' life.
I'm gonna try and translate that.
Saved an average of $725 annually on auto insurance.
Is it the final vote?
Are you Indian?
Finally know which egg is loved the most. Reese's or Cadbury. Choose one.
I choose both. Celebrate Easter with Reese's and Cadbury.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold. Dayquil Vapor Cool? It's Dayquil plus the Brush or Fix Vapors.
The woman exhales with relief.
Dayquil Vapor Cool. The vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head power through.
Yeah, France are cooked.
Excuse me.
Well, I live in Scotland. I'm from Nigeria. I grew up in Spain. So I used to live in Spain when I was younger. That's why I support Barcelona. I'm from Scotland. I live in Scotland, in the UK. Where are you from? The real question is, why do I have one viewer? That's a good question, bro. Facebook holding me. Am I married? No. I'm literally 23. I'm not married, unfortunately. Maybe one day though.
This is the story of the one who doesn't just see a broken dock, he sees work stalled to a halt. Thankfully, he has great.
Are you married, bro? I'm assuming you're married. Or are you trying to get married? Would you get married to someone if they supported Real Madrid though?
Blue Chew is a telemedicine service connecting men with
Love you too, bro.
providers.
No diddy, no diddy.
Your first month free at bluechew.com. It's lunchtime and Gary is double booked. Good thing Gary's company uses auto.
Where you from? You are married.
Take notes and generate a summary. So Gary doesn't miss a meeting and can regain his lunch.
But Ferran Torres better come on the second half, I swear to you. You know about Bangladesh. Yeah, I know about Bangladesh. I know they have loads of Messi fans in Bangladesh. Loads of Barcelona fans as well. Take care, bro. Have a nice day, honestly. Thank you for joining my live. I always remember you, Sports Z, for being my first viewer, my first live on YouTube. Thank you, bro. I am dumb. How am I dumb? I know about Bangladesh, bro. I'm not dumb, bro.
This little volley and puts it back where it came from. How about that result? 2-0 after break. Off to Copenhagen then. Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal taking on Kasper Schmeichel.
What team do you support, bro? Let me guess, you're a Barcelona fan. Thank you, bro. Italy being Germany, bro. Like, nah. Never, never, never trust the Nations League. What is going on? It's Scotland winning, though.
And Spain will take on the winner of Croatia, France. Second 45 on the way.
The NASCAR Cup Series is rev.
Scotland's beating Greece. Scott McTominay scored as well. Wow, thank you, bro. Scott McTominay will always turn up for Scotland. Sports Z, what team do you support?
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Hey, kid.
The NASCAR Cup Series from Homestead, Miami.
Liberty. Liberty. No, she's mocking me. Very mature.
Hey, that's enough, you two.
Hey, I'm not the one acting like a total baby.
She's two.
Only pay for what you need.
Let me your mom.
But you know it should go viral.
Yes.
That Kelly Blue put my wallet on Auto Trader.
Let me your mom them better, bro. I need something from you guys.
What flavor is this?
Hit it, Seal.
Seal?
I need something from them. I think I need to improve like my background so I can get more subscribers and more people joining. Because obviously this 10 plays are nice, but you know, at least I'm streaming now, so it's a good start. It's a good start. But we need to level up.
This job requires a college degree.
Yo, Sports Led, any suggestions? Bro,
Indeed matches
you're a
you with
legend,
jobs
honestly.
that actually match your experience.
I appreciate you, bro.
Dance.
Oh, Bobo, indeed.
Bro, when's the second half starting,
Chipotle
bro?
honey chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill.
Lemon Yamal will score. Farhan will score.
Chipotle honey chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
For the facts. Classic first-timers. They don't know that nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident. But Carfax shows how accidents impact price, so they don't have to overpay. Unpause.
Oh, what a no accidents.
Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Barber Wants a Wife. Season premiere tonight on Fox.
When wellness has you looking unwell. When water just isn't enough. Enter Liquid IV's sugar-free formula with fruit-to-fruit flavor and zero artificial sweeteners. Here's the thing. It's not about looking like you've got it all together. It's about feeling like you do. Make all your sugar for your everyday side chick. Own your ritual your way with Liquid IV.
I was ready to start building my credit, but I didn't want a credit card with fees, interest, or end up in expensive debt. So I got
Yo, bro.
and I use it for everything. There's
You're
no
back.
hidden fees, no interest, and there's no minimum deposit required. My card limit is based on my own money, and Chime can cover me up to $200. On top of that, fee free. My credit score is in the 700s, and I just got approved for a mortgage. Join
Room
millions of
tour.
Chime members like me, building credit every day at Chime.com.
I have a setup which I can mess up, but I can turn my camera. So this is just all my shoes. I don't know. I make videos in my room. Thank you, bro.
Give us a sense of what this conversation is about, Stu, for Spain. A Spain team that took the lead in the ninth minute, looked to be in control, and really were doing most of the defending and most of the chasing the rest of them. I'm sure there's a lot of those similar type of conversations at the half, but
No changes at halftime.
who's at the heart of that Spanish midfield. And
So
like you said, he's got to get the two midfielders alongside him, and there is
thank you, bro. It's decent. We'll win, we'll win, we'll win. We'll win easy, bro. Pedri or Bellingham. Pedri. I've got videos in my channel about Pedri, about how I think he deserves a Ballon d'Or. Like, I think the Ballon d'Or is between Pedri, Rafinha, and Yamal. But I'd give it to Pedri because he's just the best every single game. Bellingham's literally overrated, bro. But as a Barcelona fan, I'm quite biased. But it's not even close, bro. Pedri's just clear. Clear. Remove GA and Pedri's still the best player. So imagine with GA. Well, Scotland are winning, bro. All I need is Spain to win. That's all I need. I'll be nice. Second half has started, guys. Share the stream. If you're joining us, thank you. But you should check out the videos on my channel about Pedri, bro. Literally. Horrible start, bro. Cucurella is just getting danced about by. Wow. What a horrible start, man. Bro, what is that? Cucurella, by the way, shocking. Like, the whole game, Frimpong has just been spinning Cucurella. I know Kubasi's injured. Bro, where's El Tiburon? El Tiburon. Bro, how? Getting dragged out like that, though. Cucurella, bro. To be sure, it's only the Nations League, bro. But still.
I should be coming to
Well, come on.
Huh? What happened?
Riders scored in both games in September's window. Bosnia and Herzegovina, Germany.
What is it?
How we gonna be, bro? Cucurella gets dragged out by Frimpong. Frimpong plays the ball in. Easy tapping, bro. Literally 2 seconds into the half. Shocking. Can we get to 100 views? If I start dancing, don't I give my views up? and there's a second leg as well. So
Williams is wide open there through the middle. Just didn't get the ball from Zubimendi here for the first time.
we'll win the second leg.
I feel Fuente's going to give this another 5-10 minutes maybe before you start to see some changes. It is one of his strengths. Bangladesh, they can come in and change the complexion for them. They can swap out a fullback that's more attacking. They can ways you're going to see a change.
Good strong tackle there on the ball as Pedri tried to feed it in for him. He's certainly dealing with a bunch of injuries as well, including having to scratch Ferran Torres from his match. He's in camp, but he couldn't recover from the knock he took over the weekend. Here's Frimpong.
Well, Frank Pond's been really good. I don't know if he's been really good or Kukeras has been really, really bad.
Sets for Riders. Memphis. Ryder. Ryder lets it go. And they're moving all of that down.
Well, the space is there because he has Gakpo to his left who made it clear that he wanted the ball after this. This is another look back in the goal, great service, and really just, you can see the space in the goal. Because Unai Simon was closer to the near post anticipating maybe that ball that was coming
Yo, bro.
instead it gets cut back. Very difficult ball to defend for a defender. When you're running back towards your goal, the momentum's taking you away.
Is my stream running fine? Is my screen? Why is my screen changed? We're back. Yo, what are you telling me? Abdu Yam. Thank you, bro. Damn. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I need to work the screen. Supporting Spain. Biscal Barca though. I don't really like the Nations League, but I thought it was a good tester to stream. Who are you supporting, bro? Come on, Biscal Barca always. There's Lamine. Unlucky. If Spain had the best striker, I feel like they'd be so much better. Even though they just won the Euros, but I feel like a good striker will just take them to that next step. Who are you supporting? Yeah, I swear, man. I'm just watching it because I love Spain, but I don't really care for this game. I'm even annoyed Kubasi got injured, man. Literally. That was Kubasi injured, Inigo injured, Casado injured. That's 3 players, bro. Defensive players as well. That was lucky a foul there, no?
Great work by Zubimendi there, tracking back to stop that transition moment. Freiburg was looking for the run of Frimpong on this near side, but a good job. And Spain, you felt the last couple of minutes maybe growing into the game a little bit, but Pedri's final product has not been great in this game.
Yeah, because Pedri's not a 10, bro.
Tides turns the ball over, now having to drop a little bit deeper to try to get his touches.
Facts. Like the beginning of the season, it was both of them, man. They were literally cooking together. But the Young, bro, the Young's been amazing. I'm not gonna lie. We even missed him the last game because Casado was it's a bit rusty. But Pedri's never rusty though. But he was injured, so it does make sense. By the way, Abdullahim, can I ask you, see on my screen right now, is it showing the score at the background or is it without it? I need to know. I've been trying to figure it out the whole stream. I keep checking. Does it say 2-1 Netherlands in the background? Or is it black? Yeah. When he was new from injury, like when he just recovered from injury, he cost us. There was a game, I don't know if against Valencia or something, but he came off the bench and he was just bad. But now the team literally misses him, bro. That shows the work Flick has done, because we missed Ferran Torres. The last game we needed Ferran Torres and we needed De Jong. So basically on my stream right now, at the like it's showing my face right on the bottom right. At the back, is it showing the result of the game, or is it black? Is it showing 2-1 Netherlands with the score, or is it a black screen with my face in front of it? Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, so it's fine. I don't know why I always think it's lagging, but I think I set up correctly. I'll improve myself for my next stream. Just, but this is raw me. What do you think of the game so far? I think Spain can still win this. Good ball. Yeah, same ball. I think if Ferran Torres comes on, he will score. I keep saying this, but I believe in it. He's had a great week. Get Morata off, man. It's Pedri. I can't believe France is losing to Croatia, bro. That is just so unexpected. And Tiburon, the shark, bro. I used to hate him, bro. I can't believe literally 7 months ago I used to hate this guy. But he's been doing his thing recently. Where you from, bro? Yamal? Oh. But why are they so concerned about Yamal being in this game or not, bro? These commentators, bro. Like, it's been decent, but what do you want to do? It's got Kukureya and not Kunde. Nice, bro. I'm from Scotland, bro. In the UK. You ever heard of Scotland? What team do you support? Your Barcelona fan, yeah? Great touch. Yeah, that's cause I used to live in Spain and I'm Nigerian. So I'm not English, but I just live in England. Well, I don't even live in England, I live in Scotland, but it's in the UK. Gakpo is literally dangerous today, bro. Couldn't do it against PSG though, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, he wasn't playing, to be fair to him.
Force them back, it's opened up space for other players. So I've been very impressed with them
Bro, definitely, bro. Start. Just start. Like, figure it out somehow, some way. Try improve daily your quality, and I can't even give you any advice apart from just starting. Literally. I don't even know what I'm doing either. Today's my first stream. Quite enjoying this though. I'll definitely do this again. Oof. Anyone see that tackle? That was horrible. Frank Pond is literally on fire, bro. No way. Bro, thank you, my guy, man. Appreciate you, honestly. Appreciate you. And my guy Sport Z as well. Appreciate you as well. My stream is literally lagging.
On his international debut, an injury replacement in the first half.
Bro, I can't believe Kubasi got injured, bro. That's the worst part about this game. Like, what's the point?
Here's the question coming in: how long could he go after missing Barcelona's game over the weekend with an illness? And Ronald Koeman said, I think he's fit enough to go 90. Alonso coming to help. The Memphis wins it right back.
Such a difference when Frankie de Jong is on the team for the Netherlands. They can control that they have of the game.
Bro, it's so stupid, bro. Honestly, it makes no sense. Have you seen that our game against Osasuna? Barcelona might play. No, actually, Osasuna are playing the game 2 days in a row, so they're playing a game back to back against us and against Bilbao, I think, or something. Daniel Mo's about to come on. Not Ferran Torres, but Daniel Mo. Please don't get injured, bro. Take off Pedri, man. Literally no need for Pedri to be playing this game. Great pass by him. Unlucky. Penalty? No. Okay. Yeah, he goes down. I cannot believe Spain are losing this game. Go on, Yamal. Pass. Yeah, Yamal's been poor at this game. Why didn't he pass though? Are you watching the game, bro?
Spain jumped the passing lane, goes straight to Yamal. Also just got a sense there from the Yamal. He's trying to force the game a little bit. Had some good options in the middle of the box, but trying to jam that ball past Van Dijk. He ends up making the clearance, but it's going to be a corner, and with reinforcements on the way, they're trying to keep this momentum going themselves. And they find that equalizer.
For Williams to take. His outswinger, Cucurella in the area. Van Hecke got his head to it. Under hit ball out, and Memphis in. And Jose Perez are the three preparing to come on.
No way. Damn. So when you have Champions League games, it's like 3 a.m. every time. If it goes to extra time and stuff, it's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. That's gonna be like the World Cup. There's Yamal. Go on. Pass. Bro, he needs to pass, man. He needs to pass. He's gonna get subbed off in it. Bro, Frank Pong is literally on fire, by the way. What is Frank Pong on today? That is crazy. I never knew that. So in India, you watch the UCLY 3 in the morning. Start watching NBA games here. But you're gonna have a good time in the World Cup because the World Cup's gonna be suited to India and America and later time zones. 2026. So the ones in Europe are gonna be struggling. 4 viewers. Thank you everyone right now watching. Thank you, Pedri off with full legs and fit. Morata off. Yamal off, which is bad for my bet, but good for the club. So no more Barca players on the pitch. I think. Yeah, no more Barca players on the pitch. So we're safe from injuries. It's gonna be early morning 2026. Yeah, it's gonna be late for everyone, I think, apart from Americans and Canada, I think. It's gonna be like really late games, like NBA times. I mean, I don't mind, but depends on the game, and I'm not gonna be watching Poland against South Africa at 3 in the morning. I'll be sleeping. But if it's Argentina against Brazil or something, I'll be watching that. Who do you think is gonna win the Nations League? Yeah, in it, like a 6 out of 7. Yamal is like a 10 from any other player. Like his standards are ridiculous. His standards are ridiculous. Like today he was bad, but it's the Nations League against Netherlands. Reinders. Great defending, man. Great defending. But Yamal, I think, it's been amazing last few games. Even the game against Benfica was a masterclass. Game against Atletico, it was poor, but still clutched up. Today it was poor, but who cares about this game? And also, there's the second leg in Spain. I'm sure, I guarantee you everything, they'll turn it back. Guaranteed. Yeah, because all the people that said, "Oh, he doesn't score goals, I think they got to his head, and he's only 17, so obviously it gets to his head. It starts shooting from impossible angles where he shouldn't be shooting. But Frank Pong is playing like he wants to be signed for Barcelona, bro. Man of the match, surely Frank Pong. Because Kuke has had a long night. Frank Pong. Nothing there. Yeah, the Leverkusen one. He's been amazing this game. Amazing. So glad Pedri and Yamal didn't play 90 minutes. And Yamal was bad. Not bad, but, quiet. So it's good. Is there any more games after this? After this Spain game? Are they playing anyone else? The second leg is like a month away. Or is it like next week? Go on. Spain on the break. Nico Williams. Ayuso Daniel Mo. Block.
Wearing the captain's armband now for Spain. 20 minutes to go in Rotterdam. First leg of this quarterfinal series. Spain led in the 9th minute. The Dutch have come from behind to take the lead. First competitive meeting between these nations since the 2014 World Cup. A rematch of the 2010 World Cup final. A 4 Nations League quarterfinal series going on simultaneously. Nico Williams gliding inside. Italy and Germany tied at 1. Croatia leading France at home 2-0. It would be their second ever win over the French.
That is insane.
Denmark and Portugal. Olmo, and that redirected there for Bruggen had to be alert. That was a cutback.
Unlucky, yeah. Spain can still win this game, bro.
Bounced in for Bruggen, able to push it away out for a corner.
But you can see the difference Danny Olmo
Great
makes,
pass.
because
Daniel
these are the
Mo.
spots he's so dangerous. He
Literally.
just floats off the shoulder of the midfielders.
He's the most unique player, man. There's no one like Daniel Mo that can link between defense and attack. What do you guys think? What do you think, bro? I think Daniel Mo is like very, very unique player.
He's been everywhere, and also all these set pieces end up just as a magnet almost, just finding their way to him as he clears it. Can he get another one?
Williams in, De Jong away. Count that as a third save as well for Verbruggen, because that might have been an own
Yeah,
goal.
he reacted really quickly at the near post, as that's going to be a yellow on Perez for what was deemed as stopping a dangerous attack for Frimpong. I'm not so sure. I actually felt like he made a pretty good tackle here. Yeah, I don't see a lot wrong with that, to be honest.
That is a foul, bro. Horrible challenge. That's a foul.
Is that Villarreal?
This is next match.
Best season in over a decade. Earning his 5th.
Yeah, he's like an attacking midfielder. He's like Ferran's.
Spain appearance at the age of 31, just made his debut last year as a 30-year-old. He picks up a yellow only a few minutes after coming on as a sub.
In the Premier League, I like Manchester City, but that's only because of Guardiola. I don't think I really care about any Premier League team, but I just like Guardiola, so I support his team, but I don't really support his team.
Really solid game in the middle of the field for the Netherlands.
I don't mind Arsenal as well. I'll be supporting Arsenal against Real Madrid, but I'm an Arsenal fan that day.
In the first half about how good their midfield was. Well, he's the man at the heart of it. He really is that tempo setter, the organizer, a guy that's so calm on the ball under pressure.
What team do you support?
Really good game.
Yeah, true. But they fumbled it the last 2 games. They fumbled it against PSG and they fumbled it against Newcastle. I think Barcelona are a better team. What do you guys think of Xavi Simons? Would you take him back at Barca?
He said not a ton of history outside of those 2 World Cup meetings, really, and yet you can make the argument it's a much larger conversation for a book or a podcast, but the Netherlands have probably had more influence on the game outside of their own country in Spain than in anywhere else. That's why it is so fun to see a rare opportunity of a competitive match between these 2 nations.
Yeah, I think it's good. When boys go against England in the Euros, that was crazy goal.
That book has been written, that podcast has been done many times.
Yeah, a couple of bad days. It's just the story of Liverpool always. They always like they'll win the league this season because Manchester City were really bad this season, but Liverpool are not great in my opinion.
Nico Williams. Williams given the space there, clipping it to the far side. Gakpo sends it away from Boro, but it's held in by Fabian Ruiz, who again has never lost a game he's played in for Spain. He's a quarter hour away from ending that neat
Foul.
Memphis there with a
Thank you, ref.
As Hausen goes down, it's just a throw for Spain anyway, and a shrug of the shoulders from Glenn Nieberg. Dutch get it across the line.
What's the score in the other games? What's this? Can someone tell me the score of Scotland against Greece? I'm from Scotland, so I'm just hoping Scotland win.
To open up for Spain. So that's going to be the challenge now for the Netherlands, is to stay organized defensively, keep your structure, don't get drawn apart, don't get sucked into this game where you're stepping in the midfield and you
I smell a goal from Spain. I smell a goal.
So far, outside of that turnover that led to the early Spanish goal, it's been a very good Dutch performance at the back.
There's the ball with a really key interception there because the Dutch were looking to break. He won it back quick. That's where Spain are just building this pressure. Remember, there were stretches in the first half. It was the opposite of this, where Spain couldn't get out of their own half. Howson hands it off for Cucurella. Cucurella's cross from the byline. No one there in a yellow shirt. And Otto just steers it wide for a throw instead of behind for a corner.
Thank you, bro. Scott McTominay scored. He always scores for Scotland. Always scores for Scotland.
Three backups, deep backups. A lot of inexperience out there.
And then France is still losing to Croatia, which is crazy. Not crazy, but France are just washed up. It's a team of individuals. Improve my thumbnails. How can I improve? Which ones need improvement? Like what style? I don't want to make my thumbnails like really Mr. Beast style, you know. I want them to be simple, like this account called Stain. But I'll take that into consideration for a while. I will improve my thumbnails. Frimpong is literally through himself. Okay, block. Which thumbnails need improvement? Take some contact. There might have been a foul in the box. No, Gakpo's breaking away. I wasn't sure if Frimpong was even on or offside on that ball that came to him. Flag didn't come up. So look at the two subs that were taken off, Kluivert and De Jong. All they can do now is watch. I don't know if you know the YouTube accounts like Zealandism and Shistain. It's like SCH Stain. But I kind of like their thumbnails, so that's the thumbnails that I kind of emulate because they're like funny to me and like simple to make. But I will research and actually improve my thumbnails. How did you find this live? But he's pushing him in the box there, bro. It's a foul. Thank you, bro. Oh, can't do that, bro. Van Dijk yellow card. That's just so dumb, bro. He's just literally pushing the players. Is he pushing little man in the box? I think you can also use AI generated thumbnails. That's interesting. Well, app. Take care, bro. I appreciate you joining my live and have a good night, bro. Hopefully when you check the score when you wake up it's 3-0. I think my next stream might be the next time there's a game that I want to watch. Maybe Barcelona game. The next Barcelona game. Or if I should probably start stream more. But I'll probably definitely stream the next Barcelona game. I'm gonna try and stream most Barcelona games. So subscribe, bro, drop a like and have a good night. Thank you for joining. Danny Olmo with the flick. Wait, stay. Oh, can't believe that, bro. There was a nearly chance Spain nearly scored. Danny Olmo with a flick, but I don't know what happened there. Danny Olmo is so nasty, bro. So nasty.
Not impressed with the decision by the referee. Again, a nervy hush. Had to count.
And the Netherlands not in a rush to take this throw.
Bro, where is Ferran, bro? Where is Ferran? Literally second highest goal scorer, I think, in Spain squad. I think it's the highest goal scorer in the Spain squad, and second highest in Spain history or something like that. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but get him on. Why is he not on this game? De La Fuente, bro.
It's only this or it's only that. It's the higher seeded team having won their group in the fall. That's why they're hosting the second leg Sunday. It'll be played in Valencia. Almost just kept in play by Gakpo on the far side. And that's tough there because Otto is off balance. Lenormand is down.
Yeah, send him off, bro.
The referee has a decision to make.
Send him off. Red card incoming.
You're right though, John. These ones are very difficult because the attacker loses footing. He's scrambling, and that's what I anticipated we'd see. It's a red card. Red card for Hato.
Like, what is that challenge, bro? Anyone see that? That is ridiculous.
He turned 19 2 weeks ago. He's in his hometown, playing for his country. Injuries in front of him, giving him this opportunity. And Jura Hato's night is done. 9 minutes early, red card.
So he's off balance. He's reaching to try to.
Red card. Oof.
That wasn't as bad as I initially thought it was. So yeah, he does get him. He does end up catching him with the studs across the ankle. You could argue that's glancing and isn't necessarily rise to the level of a red card, but I do, on the balance, think that is. The first look, I thought, he didn't get as much of him as he did, but.
Now the Dutch have to navigate this down a man. Bring an extra center back on, Matthias de Ligt, who's had a very strange season for Manchester United. Who hasn't had a strange season at Manchester United? They're going to hope that Jurriën Timber can recover from his illness before Sunday's second leg. Another look at it.
Yeah, right across the front of the
Can't believe Kubasi injured, bro.
It's the studs. It's that hurts. Straight away, he knew that wasn't a good challenge. So Memphis is the man that's sacrificed, taken off an attacker, and now, look, you're thinking 7 minutes plus. I would imagine a substantial amount of additional time off the back of this and all the different subs. So you're probably you're thinking now the Netherlands. Let's shut it down. Let's get that 2-1 advantage. Let's get out of this game. Let's get over to Spain. Get the job done there. But now Danaman especially.
Real quick, what they get from Memphis overall? His first game since the Euros.
Look, not a goal, not an assist, but really was so involved in a lot of the attacking play. Not a traditional striker. Constantly dropping underneath. You see him on the left, on the right. I thought play and some leadership out there for the Netherlands. So really important player.
Marino is on for Fabian Ruiz. Spain are out of subs. At least get a tying goal to take home with them for the second leg. But in your mind, that was the correct decision. That was the correct outcome.
Yeah.
Trouda out at left back. Trying to recover that. Whereas the ball able to keep it rolling inside. Poro's cross. That was knocked down by De Ligt just on the field. Back to Danny. Almost surveys his options. Perez rolled back in from a narrow angle. It looked like that was last touched by...
What they gotta do to get Ferran Torres on this pitch, bro? How is Ferran Torres not come on this game, bro?
Oh, it's Almo again. That's such a clever little ball. And there's a hand on the... I did think that was still in, by the way. I think that should have been a corner. But Van Dijk had Bit of contact on the back of Perez. Not enough for a full push, but it got him off balance.
5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Verbruggen is banged up at the end of it. Jose Perez was charging in.
Yeah, thumbs up from Nico Williams there for the ball that got out to him. Wasn't driving in, and he's onside. He's kept onside by De Ligt, right in the top of your screen, and then the cutback. And after, how many times have you seen this from Nico Williams? That ball's hitting the side netting, rippling it. He even was just watching his reaction right after the shot came off. He looked so frustrated that he didn't really get all of that ball. That's the frustration from there, because he knows that was the chance he was looking for.
Scored Spain's goal in the 9th minute, his first since the opening goal of the European Championship final in July. Mats Wiefer will be coming on as well for the Dutch to try to just see this out. Back for Cucurella. Williams making a run inside. That's a ball wide for Boro. Plus stoppage time. As you said, probably a decently healthy number. Didn't have a long review or anything on the red, but it took a moment for it to restart. Williams again making a run, not going to get rewarded for it. Cucurella has it.
I think Spain smell a bit of blood here too. They're thinking, look, we're
I swear there's a last minute goal in this game, bro.
We're starting to get some chances.
There's a last minute goal
Find a
in
way
this
to
game.
snatch one late here. All the little different movements, the Dutch center backs trying to really communicate. Nice turn.
And Marino kind of caught underneath him. Gakpo trying to lead him out.
There's a last minute goal in this game. I can smell it. But they need to get Ferran Torres on, because otherwise nothing's happening for Spain anyway. But I think we can't make any subs anymore. But it's crazy Ferran didn't come on this game.
Back in for Olmo, clips on his heel. Perez got knocked down. It's picked up by Oyarzabal, blocked. And Van Dijk first to react to the loose ball. Take your pick of moments there where it just falls 1 inch or the other.
It's panic defending. It's get a touch on it, get a block on it, get the second ball.
Louder once again for Dean Housen, the Dutch-born Spaniard on his debut, number 14.
Kubasi injured is crazy, bro. But I can smell the last minute goal. Broski's shooting from there, bro. Broski's shooting from there.
Just takes a little chunk out of the grass as he goes to hit it, nowhere near.
Why are you shooting from there?
Sarcastic cheers.
What's the argument for making that decision first?
Bro.
A bit of frustration, bit of all that.
Second leg quarter-final though, that is some woke nonsense, but hey, it's gonna help us, because this is not over.
We're in the 90th minute now. Spain are running out of time, they're running out of opportunities. Dutch trying to hold on, they would love to get this win. Yes, it's 2 legs, but they would love to get this win. Coming from behind to do so as well. Marino, nowhere to go. Cucurella. Nico Williams, immediate pressure.
What pass, Nico Williams?
It's actually the smartest thing he could do in that situation. Danny Olmo was taking so much momentum, and the speed of the ball was heading towards the end line that just did enough to knock.
6. That's a big guy they're trying to feed in there. Danny Olmo to take as we hit the 90-minute mark. Olmo in swinger, got knocked down by Van Hecke. Frimpong first to react. Simmons couldn't get out. Williams holds it in. Nico Williams resets. Danny Olmo has it now. Danny Olmo, that took a block. Tried to chase it down to the corner. Frimpong for company. It was Koopmeiners, it looked like, who blocked the shot.
Wow, Frimpong, bro.
5 added minutes. Cody Gakpo carrying forward, scored the tying goal just before the half-hour mark. Can't take too much time off, just able to get the ball up the field, give his teammates a chance to catch their breath. Johnny Reiner's getting recognized on the public address. It's his goal 39 seconds into the second half. Has the Dutch in the lead, and he'll make way for the final few minutes for Mats Wiefer. So we have 3 Brighton players on the field right now for the Netherlands. Verbruggen, Van Hecke, and Wiefer. Another longer conversation for a different day. The buying power of Premier League teams outside the top 6, and just how many Bournemouth and Brighton you see on these 2 rosters. 2 of Europe's elite. 90 seconds gone of the 5 minutes. Roman carrying forward. No one coming to meet him. Koopmeiners now will engage. Put in for Danny Olmo from Zubimendi. Perez, that's Marino in fact. Marino 1v4.
Danny Olmo pass. How is it not a foul though?
Just on the field, lunged out there, got the tackle right. Clearance blocked and held in by Marino for a moment. De Ligt first to react. Still 3 minutes for Spain.
How's that not a foul? Thank you for joining, bro. Whoever's watching. Where you from?
Frimpong back defending. Big night that he's had.
Nico Williams, great game. Frimpong, great game.
1v1 with Frimpong. Williams gets inside of him. Nico Williams through the traffic. And the rebound is in from Marino.
Vamos! I told you Spain won't lose this game. Marino is so clutch, man. So clutch, bro. I told you, bro. Spain, bro. I was thinking about ending stream, but nah, bro. Spain scoring. Spain are scoring, bro. Spain ain't losing this game.
It's Spain. They have the quality, and this is so smart from Cucurella because initially Nico Williams was 2v1, but he joins the attack, and that allows him now to take on 1v1.
Nico Williams, bro. He's been unbelievable today. Easy as that, bro. How is he striker for Spain as well, man? Do this against Real Madrid. Build him a statue next to R9. Next to Thierry Henry, sorry. Build his statue next to Thierry Henry, bro. Vamos, man. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Spain do not lose games. Don't lose games. Still another one. Can you get another one though? But another one would.
Doesn't need to spill it right in the middle of the goal, but it's so hard when that ball's coming through. Goes right underneath the defender.
Go on, Nico.
Marino just was coasting into a dangerous position. Right place, right time. Spain are done. Still another minute.
And still an extra man. Zubimendi goes wide. Has the ball, nowhere to go. Now the Dutch are scrambling. Held their lead for 45 minutes. Williams once again. Marino for company. Marino has it now. Cuts it in. Danny Olmo. Cucurella. Marino. 30 seconds at least. Hausen. Big high looping ball. Has the ball forced backwards. Lenormand, who took that.
Bro, why are you going backwards? Bro, you need a goal. You're trying to go backwards. That's a foul. Bro, if we score from the scenes. Bro. This would be probably the last chance of the game.
Just a
The screen hasn't updated, but it's to each. Pedro Porro.
Porro, who sends it into the middle, crash of bodies, headed away as far as Cucurella. We play on here, time lost to the goal. Downey Olmo, back in, Williams got on the end of it, it's cleared away by Van Heckup. Offside flag was up, and that will be the final play of the night.
Damn, game over, guys. Decent game. Spain started off first 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes on fire, literally. Scored the first goal. Nico Williams scored the early goal. After the early goal, they kind of died down. Netherlands grew into the game, ended the second half better, came out flying the second half. Spain couldn't handle with it, but Merino last minute, late in the game, to clutch up a draw for the second leg in Spain. So the tie is still open, but I think Spain can do it. Obviously, in the second leg, they'll put things right. And yeah, thank you for anyone who joined this live. My viewer right now, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and I don't know when I stream